top of the hill. Light brown animal that is a greater kudu, the second tallest antelope.
This is a pretty big animal.
Looks like those are females, but for our males would have had some pretty big horns. Actually, the biggest horn for any ant is about 71 inches. You can see females don't have horns at all.
Because the ride's a shaky ride. This is gonna be some shaky video.
Look on the left-hand side. On the other side of the water, towards the middle, you'll see a log. Look to the right of the log. That's not a rock. That's a black rhino. Water holes like these are important gathering spots here in the forest, and I wonder if best chance of when to see this black rhino. Unfortunately, there are now less than 5,000 left in the world. We are their only threat. It's a real shame.
Really can't stop birds from doing what birds want to do.
Look on your left-hand side, a couple large black and white birds coming up. Those are saddle-billed storks. Saddle-billed storks stand about 5 feet tall. They have a wingspan of 8 to 9 feet. These saddle-billed storks will really mate for life.
They like mating for life. Quickly stay in the water till evening. Can't get them.
Oh my god. If I can stay underwater for 8 minutes before needing to come up for air.
It's far away.
You miss them on your right, also to your left.
There's some right there. Open your mouth and yawn, Hippo. You can do it.
Alright, Hippo. We'll come out of the water every single day.
He's like, I'm getting ready to feed everything.
Also behind your left, those
Bird in the road.
pink-backed pelicans. Pink-backed pelicans' backs will turn pink during mating season.
Look at the pelican. So there's pelicans in there. We got little like orange lettuce for them to find later on. Oh, alligator, crocodile.
At this time, I will need to remind everyone to stay full. You see that here we are now crossing over the Nile. Sit down.
Well,
Crocodile. The Nile crocodile jaw is powerful enough to crush the bone.
he's hungry.
Their prey.
He's like, put something in my mouth. I was
Stay
like,
underwater, watching their prey for 2 hours before needing to come for air. And to be here safe on land, no much luck. They run about 10 miles an hour.
I'll go on to the savannah.
We've been so long in the forest, I thought we'd head on into the savannah. Check out our buckos up here. This is one of my favorite views of the savannah. Because they are near the grassland. They span for hundreds of miles. They act as a superhighway for millions of animals each and every year. This is wild trying to deserve.
Just icing behind it. More to wrap in.
Cute. Sit down. The landscape here is actually created by these animals who live here. The elephant is a bulldozer. They knock down the trees to get to the roots to eat their dinner. Giraffe are pruning shears, eating leaves right out of the trees. And antelope go down the lawn, eating all that grass. The natural system, there it is, eat that food. Wherever you want it. The large mounds of earth everywhere are termite mounds. Termite mounds are as hard as concrete. Also used by the elephant as a scratching post. Once elephant has worn them down, antelope using as a lookout post to watch for predators.
Good posing giraffe. I'm posing. I'm a giraffe. They always remind me of Eeyore. There's this one right there and with his head up. Phrasing from his head all proud.
There's a baby giraffe coming up on your right hand side, the one that's next to the tree and in the middle. It's really small compared to the others.
Really
the size
small.
of an estimated somewhere around 10 months old. The giraffe is born about 6 feet tall. As they become adults, 18 and 20 feet.
Look at behind the scenes stuff. Africa truck. Look at the wrinkles. It's like a Sharpay.
They look fuzzy. So according to the giraffe, it's just not quite tall enough. They're up to about 18 inches long. Now they're reaching that's really high up. On your right, look back and see a bunch of high grasses. You see that medium round animal laying there?
Yeah.
Quite well camouflaged. That is a water buck. That's a female. Males would have had some more.
There's a bunny one.
Water buck will jump in the water to hide from predators.
It's a big horn over there.
As I turn on the right hand side, you'll see a couple of animals. Gray animal, white ear wildebeest, dark brown animal, huge horns, and woolly cattle. Huge. And the gray animal, the white eared wildebeest, is one of the largest migrations left on Earth. Indian collie cattle have horns about 5 to 6 feet length, 20 inches in circumference. They're also the only domesticated animal down here in the reserve.
Your cow. That's the way they come in. They release them that way. About 10.
We are now heading towards a monkey point.
The muffins.
Monkey point is our best chance to spot a female angel monkey. Quite shy so rarely. Look to your left, look very carefully. You might just see one.
Here's some. A bunch of them.
I do see several mandrills on your left. They're about the same colors of bark. So look for the shape, look for the movement. They're under the trees, on the rocks, and on your right. That is an African elephant.
It's making me some noises, honey.
An adult male mandrill weighs about 100 pounds. Females are significantly smaller, only about 35 pounds.
Big. like behind the scenes. That's cool too. Sometimes there's even elephants back there, mother elephants, babies, like giving up mass and stuff. We got a red light.
Didn't know that was
Huh. Which it doesn't look that great. So I'm just gonna go poly, which means very silly. Oh, this isn't too bad. Oh my! Almost there. Almost there. Elephants like to eat red clay for the fin and fish and nowhere else. Unfortunately, that African elephant gets hunted pretty heavily. The practical
Big one up there.
and females have ivory tongues. You know, not only do those elephants have to worry because of poaching, there's also habitat loss and just general destruction. Pretty soon they may not even have a home.
Yeah, it's a higher kettle one though.
So at this time, researchers here at the Harambe Wildlife Preserve are studying the local communication of the African elephant. But our researchers have
Eating the hay. I'm hungry, it feeds me.
You know, so large, upside down looking trees on either side. Those are baobab trees. More new on the right, or wait, wildebeest. Baobab trees survive long droughts. They grow leaflets 9 months out of the year, and
blue this water is.
in their trunks. Often African elephants will gouge ocean floors to drink water. Those are pretty hard.
There's no frills, there's not much printing.
These flamingos are clear flamingo, the latest pinko flamingo.
Well, you know, it's a rough life. And of course the ducks get everywhere and Disney doesn't care, ducks are ducks.
Breeders flamingo are born gray, but due to eating brine, shrimp, and other food, they turn. As I'm turning, look all the way back in the bushes. Not rocks. White rhino. There's a few of them. This whole area used to be completely covered in white rhino. But with poachers' endless funds and constantly advancing technologies, they just cannot get away. You know, there isn't a white rhino and the black rhino are hunted, so at least they must. See the fact that poachers go after more. I'm going to pause on that. Look on your left towards the middle. That's a cheetah walking.
I messed it up. You can't see it.
Cheetah is the fastest land animal, going about 60 miles
behind
an hour.
the bush now.
The only big cat The purse.
It's a whole big head, the first.
You know that? Yeah. You might be able to see it through this real quick. If you're lucky.
Well, I was thinking about those white rhinos. The reason the white and blacks are hunted so heavily is because of their
Sorry,
horns.
they're being fishy,
And their horns are made of the same material as your hair. So really, for no reason whatsoever. Oh, there's a line. Look on the left as I turn. Middle on top of the rock.
sunning itself, and there's a female underneath the tree.
And if you look a little to the right of the lion, there's a tree, and in front of that tree, the lioness.
There's a lady right there on the grass.
It's time to sun themselves, honey.
10 hours.
So you see lion and swat, beauty, Simba.
Rhino,
And white rhino on the right. Much better view than they're walking up there. Oh, another lioness on the left.
Zebra. They're rolled over.
This fight kind of leaves out the lion, but the lioness is the primary interest in the family. That lion lays around for about 20 hours every day. That lioness is out in
Sounds a lot like
Zebra
Sadie.
standing up.
Cute.
Little zebras.
I think you were more excited about the zebras than anything
I love
else.
zebras. I love horses. Oh, I like a little zebra from the side.
On your look, you'll see a hole. Look above the hole, you'll see a tree.
There's a
Look to the left of the tree, laying
Where?
down Harry Rock.
Right by the tree.
Warhawk.
Oh, there he is up there.
That Warhawk is quite fast. You might have to achieve about 35 miles
Look at
an hour. Stay on the left and look down. The Montabac and the ostrich egg.
Oh my god.
The ostrich egg is the largest bird egg, weighing about 3 pounds each. I'll tell you about those Montabac in just a moment. On the right, white rhino and zebra.
They're wandering over.
Oh, zebra right by us.
Okay, as for the Montabac, they are extinct in the wild, only on reserves like this one now. You'll probably never see one again. Those are in the back, that was a zebra crossing the road.
Why did the zebra cross the road? Because it could. That's why they make stops sometimes.
Now, the zebra might look pretty easy going and docile, but they can take care of themselves. As a matter of fact, they can use their hind legs to kick and great. Which I'll have an attacking lion.
Oh, honey. Double protection from the zebras. The stop in front. I have no idea, but they look awesome.
But they're creatures, okay.
They look awesome.
Oh, look at those antlers. Those horns are huge.
Well, you gotta have
On
big
your left, as I turn white animals, spiral horns, the addicts. Primarily a desert dwelling animals. Look at most of the water they consume.
Look at it. That got an itch, he says. Or birds.
Yeah.
On your right, the yellow-billed stork. The yellow-billed storks like to eat frogs, fish, snakes, and small birds.
Oh dear.
Small birds, they're big birds.
Yeah. Wow.
Unfortunately, those addicts here are not doing well. As a matter of fact, it was in the very near future. They were most likely to extinct. The animal is just that little bit left. It's just, it's unacceptable. It really is. Well, I think we did pretty well today. We saw lots of you.
She's my poacher.
We saw those
Hey, she's my poacher.
crocodiles, giraffe, elephant, lion, and many, many more. And the reason we'll see all these beautiful animals today is the fact that we have created a protected animal coaching. It is our goal, most humans, and the animals, to live in harmony. I want to thank everyone today for helping to protect our precious wildlife. By keeping
Oh, it's about the
in
poacher
mind
thing.
that no matter where you live, you can serve wildlife and
There there's a
Wild habitat.